Grizzly. Both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, Alex Tatum in at the two-guard spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Brown, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, and after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon another playmaker on the floor.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Tatum down low. Guarded by Bane. Here's Brogdon, and the rejection by Jackson. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
About a minute played so far here in the first, and he gets it to go.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Smart. There's Jackson with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Smart kicks to Brogdon. Morant with it. Brogdon picks him up. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Brown finds Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brown. Basket counts.
Well, what can you say about Marcus Smart, right? A willing, capable passer off the pick-and-roll environment. That is really beautifully done.
Now here's Morant. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Now here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Jackson, following the basket by Robert Williams. Jackson out to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. And it's Morant missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Brown with a screen on Bane. The kick out to Brown. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
So you know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one drops.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now, here's Tatum. Passes it to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Williams with the block. Brown outside. He kicks to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. And Adams with the slam.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it goes down 2 points. Brown's got 6.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Adams with the slam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Tatum, and it's Smart in at the point. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the 3 ball is good. 7 points in the game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Brown with the screen on Bain. Here's Tatum. Hands it from short range. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Tatum against Bain. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 11 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it. And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Adams with the screen on Smart. Morant passes to Adams. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Morant dishes to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Takes a 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Boston leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
He feeds it to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. In the corner, it's Brogdon. From outside, off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Reynolds, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Tatum with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Brown. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Now here's Morant. Down low. Here's Jackson. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
The 3 from Tatum. And he stays with it. Tries again. Williams kicks to Tatum. Brogdon outside. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
In the corner, it's Payne. Jackson down low. He's covered by Brown. Brogdon outside. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics up 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Here's Smart. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Clock at 6. Here's Brown.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Outside, Smart. Williams, a screen on Morant. Smart misses. Memphis trailing here. Morant left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Jackson, a screen on Smart. Outside for Jackson. And Memphis with another turnover here.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Here's Brown. He's got 12. And there's the pass to Williams. And Adams sends it back.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Smart. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Stolen by Smart. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And Adams sends it back. Jackson against Brogdon. Jackson down low. There's the dish to Adams. Yep, that one goes. Adams has got 8 points.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brogdon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Here's Smart. Down low, Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Adams with the screen on Williams. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Brown sets a screen for Williams. It's stolen by Adams. Bain looking around. Morant against Smart. They get it back. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Jackson in the corner. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. And another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Brown the pass to Smart. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Brown. Nice D from Brooks.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Williams, a screen on Jackson. The Grizzlies pull it in. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. Pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Boston. Rocking out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Smart. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 2. On the wing, Williams. The kick out to Tatum. The second chance effort. Williams can't hit. Memphis leading by 3. Jackson a screen on Smart. Morant passes to Jackson.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Al Horford is checked in for Williams. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The 3 from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Tatum kicks to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Tatum to the inside. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Horford.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. On the wing, Bain. Tatum against Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And Morant gets it to go.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there.
Horford the pass to Brown. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Morant.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Horford with the screen on Bain. Tatum looking around. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Jackson. Smart against Morant. Jackson a screen on Smart. Back to Jackson. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Boston the other way. It's Brogdon on the wing. Inside. Horford finds Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Morant passes to Adams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Morant outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Brogdon the pass to Horford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
Morant with it. Picked up by Brown. Stolen by Smart. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. Count it! And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Celtics.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure down defensively.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Left side, Tatum. Rocket 6.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And then Morant slams it in.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Oh, my goodness!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Jackson the screen, and there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Brooks with it from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he likes that one back.
And Edwards slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Morant driving in. Minnesota with a rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant. And he can't jam it through. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Bane. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Brooks, right side. Bane, the pass to Adams. Here's Morant, covered by Towns. 6 to shoot. Morant with the slam!
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty play.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? 1:10 left in the opening quarter. And John Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. Outside for Russell. Here's Edwards. Edwards slams it in. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Right wing. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And then Morant with the jam.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Edwards finds Towns. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Memphis trailing here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert against Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
This is what's hard about defending Jaren Jackson. He has great range, but he also can put the ball on the floor.
And he makes both free throws. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. 3 seconds left. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
That one drops. He ties it up. Outside Russell. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And here's Memphis, trailing by 2. Morant with it. Towns covering. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Here's Adams. Brooks outside. Jackson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Left side Bain. Jackson the screen. The drive by Morant. And it's Ja Morant with with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards, outside for Russell. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Towns against Jackson. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Russell. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Here's Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards finds McDaniels. Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Edwards can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Morant against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Six to shoot. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Bain finds Morant. Morant with the slam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And they're on the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Count it. Good. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
And Edwards, here we go.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the first half comes to an end. joining us. We played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at point guard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert inside, guarded by Bane. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. And it's Morant off the drive. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Over Bane. Off the left rim and out. Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Jackson on the wing. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got 6.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
The first one falls. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Tries again. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Here's Konchar. Takes the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Edwards on the take. That shot no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside Bane. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Jackson outside. Back to Konchar. Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. There's Jackson with the 3. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Jackson outside. This one for 3. Back to Konchar. Pass to Bane. Jackson on the wing. Covered by Towns. Here's Konchar. Now Jackson. Jackson with another miss.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And Jackson, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
For the finish, and Edwards slams it in.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Now here's Bane, and no good. And a deep three from Russell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 14. And time for a short... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. John Conchar is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, Memphis shooting only 42%. Pass to Adams. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Jackson finds Bane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Bane. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute play. Russell, that's good.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Russell's gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. Jackson outside. That one goes. Count it.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Conchar. The long distance 3 is buried. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game. Russell from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Brooks from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. The shot by Russell, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Edwards can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside McDaniels. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Brooks. Lets the three fly. No good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They led the game at one point by 20. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Counted from distance. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards, guarded by Bain. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Spins into the lane. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep. From deep, Bain. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game.
talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Brown with it. Now defended by Gobert. And it's Brown missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Driving in. No good. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Edwards gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Smart on the wing. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Edwards. Rebound Boston. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle and stolen by Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Some solid defense from Brown.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Up top, Tatum. McDaniels defending. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. A 3. Tatum with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's Tatum. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Russell against Smart. And stolen by Tatum. Brown drives in. Here's Williams. That puts them in the lead.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Towns. Passes to Brown. over Edwards. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Russell. Now the dish to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Well, you are in for a show.
Towns against Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night, and the first one drops.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Coming in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Shots good by Williams.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And it's Towns penetrating. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got his second bucket.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Tatum way outside. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Towns wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards with it. Out guarded by Smart. Edwards against Brogdon. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tatum finds Brogdon. Tatum setting the pick for Brogdon. Left side, Williams. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Brown with the screen on Russell. The 3 from Tatum. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams a screen on Edwards. Brogdon kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart passes to Tatum. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Towns against Tatum. Out to Edwards. Driving the lane. Boston grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to go through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And so Tatum nails them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Out to the right wing. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops from McDaniels. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Smart. Towns against Tatum. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got 10.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
The Timberwolves, 23.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And then on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside and stolen by Williams. Brown inside. Towns on him. Williams can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And here's Brown outside. Boston again missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Towns is doubled. And finished off by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Brown dishes to Tatum. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. For the lead, out to Russell. Towns against Tatum. Another shot. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
In the corner, Smart with it. Brown the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston. From about 16. And another miss by Boston.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Will it go? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Gobert with the block. Brown against Edwards. Outside Russell. And the pass to McDaniels. Gobert against Horford. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And he converts the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Smart. The kick out to Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Horford no luck. Minnesota leading by 6.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Brogdon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tatum with the screen on Russell. Pass to Tatum. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Celtics trail by 10. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. To halt the run, and the layup is good.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
The shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Horford. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Smart. Tatum setting the pick for Smart. Back to Tatum. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. And too long on the shot.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Edwards. And the rejection by Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. Second chance shot. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Out to Russell. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move in his shoot, too. Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brown with the screen on Towns. And here's Tatum for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 14. Over in the corner, Brown. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And Towns throws it down.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Smart kicks to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Tatum. Trying to get something going. Drains the three-pointer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Edwards with it. Brogdon picks him up. To the left wing. Russell from long range. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
If I had someone setting picks like that for me, my game probably wouldn't have changed, but maybe I would have played a few more years.
Minnesota leading by 15. Stolen by Brogdon. Right side, Tatum. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack
the rim.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
And so Minnesota takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better.
best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote,
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. And so off the tip, it's Boston. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Smart. Outside, Williams. And stolen by Morant. Pass to Adams. Now here's Brooks. And the three off target. Smart with the ball. And here's Brown. That shot missing. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And here's Memphis. And here's Morant outside. Can't hit that one.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Brown finds Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. Here's Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Brogdon. From downtown. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brogdon.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Oh!
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Pass to Brogdon. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. To the inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Tatum, a screen on Morant. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Pass to Williams. The three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Jackson with a screen on Smart. And it's Morant off the drive. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Tatum. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Over to the left wing. Tatum, a screen on Adams. Here's Brogdon. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Adams against Tatum. Pass to Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 1 second left. Tie game in Boston. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Up top, Tatum, defended by Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Tatum inside, defended by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Smart passes to Brown. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Jackson the screen. Morant with it. Picked up by Tatum. And it's Morant with the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Brown against Brooks. Smart outside. Inside. Here's Williams. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Bane. Smart against Morant. Fires the 3. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Morant. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brogdon. The finish! And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Another strength for them today, guys.
Oh, hey, how about that? The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Smart outside. Tatum from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Rebound Boston.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Tatum with it. Jackson in his pocket.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Morant against Smart. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, Bain. Guarded by Brogdon. Bain, no good. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Tatum drives in. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Here's Bain. And he lays it up and in.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got 5 points. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Here's Smart. Another shot. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Second personal foul.
First free throw's good.
Back along. Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Kicks it out to Smart. Tatum a screen on Morant. Here's Smart. The shot comes out. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Celtics up 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
To the right side. Outside Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Oh, Adams with the block.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. And it's Morant.
Oh, save that that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Brogdon with the ball, guarded by Morant. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 8 points.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Smart against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Brogdon. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Tatum. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown, he's checked in for Williams, and Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Pass to Morant. It's stolen by Smart, and they're running. He goes up, and Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart. 10 points for him.
Boy, you have to love how engaged Marcus Smart is defensively. This guy is a nightmare for the offense.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Tatum, good.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Horford, a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Over Adams. Kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. It's Brown on the wing. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Brown. Morant into the lane. Hauled in by Brown.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Brown with it. He's picked up by Adams. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Brown. Horford, a screen on Adams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul as he'll take 2 free throws now. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Moran against Smart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston with the ball. 2-point game. Outside, Brown. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies, providing this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Clark in at the center position, locking down the middle. Clark with a screen on Tatum. Jackson, the pass to Clark. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Clark's gotten his first points in this one.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Pass to Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. And Brogdon with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Smart to the middle to take the lead. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Jackson outside. Takes a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Smart against Moran. Jackson outside. Fires for 3. Pass to Bain. It's stolen by Brogdon. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Tatum passes to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot. Even hard work pays off.
Here's Moran. No luck on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown inside. Brooks defending. screen on Jackson to take the lead. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Right side, Brogdon. Over to the wing. Here's Horford. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford, prepared to deliver in the important moments.
Brogdon against Bane. Here's Tatum. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Right side, Bane. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Brogdon finds Tatum. And he buries it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And Morant drops them both.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that ties this game up. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum. And it's in.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Left side Bane. To the paint. Smart against Morant. Count it! And the Celtics call time here. The score is tied at 50. There's 6 seconds left in the game. Here's Tatum, 13 feet out. Oh, he missed it! Timeout called, Memphis. And stolen by Brown. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now Morant, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Jackson.
Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And finished off by Tatum.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Morant going inside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
On the wing, Tatum. Defended by Jackson. Tatum can't hit. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Tatum. Inside. And it's blocked by Clark. Jackson with it. Pass to Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of... And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the... And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Horford, a screen on Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. Here's Morant. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
The drive by Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
When you're in these situations, the players you want at the free throw line, they have to have a level of fearlessness. Welcome to the party, Mr. Smart.
The Grizzlies' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Morant, up top Bain. Brooks, the pass to Morant, and Morant gets double-teamed. Jackson on the wing. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Back to Morant. Driving to the basket. Morant with the slam!
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Screen by Horford. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Brooks with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Brown finds Horford. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime period. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Pass to Clark. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game.
To the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Morant. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here are the Grizzlies with it. 4-point game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Thanks, Kevin. I talked to him about his strategy facing this team. He said those guys block a lot of shots and they try to intimidate you. We have to be prepared mentally to stay aggressive even when they send a few back our way. Guys,
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
It's rebounded by Towns. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And Edwards drops them both.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Here's Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Russell, and he drives in. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Morant passes to Adams. Shot, high post. Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant, and the layup falls.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Edwards. With a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another. Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Outside Jackson. They get it back on the wing. Bane. The 3-ball. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
You know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Clock at 4. Tries it again. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Morant against Towns. Back to Bane. Shoots the 3. And McDaniels with the block. Morant against Edwards. Russell kicks to Edwards. Morant with the steal. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Morant, and it's good for 2. Morant's got 10 points.
In focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that. Woo! Big time.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Russell driving to the basket. Count the basket. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Morant with the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Morant against Edwards. They get the rebound. Out to Brooks. They shoot again. And rejection by McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities. Part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Russell finds Edwards. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson passes to Morant. And they double up Morant. Bain with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jackson misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A nice shot by McDaniel. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So he gets them both. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant drives in. And it's good. 2 points. Morant's got 21.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Russell against Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And so he makes both from the line. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Edwards. Outside Russell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Bane passes to Brooks. Back to Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Well, that is anything but your run-of-the-mill dunk there. I mean, that is a showstopper.
You know, that was straight out of the dunk contest. Double clutches and powers down the reverse. Wow.
Very few.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Russell kicks to Towns. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Goodness! That was special.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Edwards passes to Russell. Out to Edwards. Towns dishes to Russell. There's the drive. And Adams sends it back. Morant.
Oh, man. You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell. Gobert with it. And finished off by Gobert.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant passes to Adams. Morant outside. It's Brooks on the wing. Bane with it. Picked up by Edwards. Up that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Brooks grabs the board.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Morant. Going inside. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Russell kicks to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And Morant gets it to go. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Bain passes to Brooks. Back to Bain. Brooks against Gobert. And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
That one misses. Timberwolves leading by 9. Out to Edwards. Into the lane. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Morant dishes to Brooks. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead of 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. And at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Edwards drives in. He gets it in there. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Morant against Russell. Morant surveying the D. The 3-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The pass to Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Morant against Russell. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Here's Edwards with the drive. No good on the strong take. Brooks from outside. That shot misses. Timberwolves go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Towns finds Reed. Here's Edwards. That one no good. Craig D that time from Bain. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
They grab their own miss. Tries again. Reed misses. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Brooks outside. Morant outside. He kicks it to Jackson. Clock at 6. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Reed. Misses off the right eye.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
A nice shot by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. 15-point game. That's good from Morant.
Shooting from Memphis, Morant.
He hits both from the stripe. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Al Russell. Pass to Edwards. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul ball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the Grizzlies now, down by 15. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant. Oh, wow.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Edwards. Reed. Great positioning on the putback.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
So it's Minnesota winning this one even.
Boston Celtics arriving earlier. Players with a look of intensity. As they try to pick up a win on the road. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Edwards finds Gobert. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Brogdon. He takes it in. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. The crossover. And finished off by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Smart. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Out left to the wing. Tatum against Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Going inside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Russell finds Edwards. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And it's Tatum missing. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Smart. Towns passes to Edwards. The offensive rebound. Gobert. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Brown against McDaniels. On the wing, Tatum. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Edwards. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on Towns. Outside, Williams. Kick out to Brown. Stolen by Russell. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, my goodness.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Brown, a screen on Towns. Outside for Brogdon. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. The drive by Brogdon. Brogdon double-teamed. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Edwards finds Gobert. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Tatum can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Can't get it to drop. Tatum with some nice D. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williams a screen on Gobert. Tatum can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. He gets it up. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. There. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. So you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer, Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
First one falls for him. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Drive by Brown. Outside for Brogdon. Williams a screen on Edwards. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Towns for 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And they double up Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Gobert. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. The kick to Tatum from downtown, on target from range. Tatum's got 6 points.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Smart. Here's Towns. The shot misses, and Boston going the other way now. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Smart missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Russell, that's good.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
McDaniels against Brown. Here's Tatum. Williams in the post. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Edwards can't hit. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just doing too little.
It's Edwards going to drive. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's Tatum with the 3. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Brogdon. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels. And he dunks it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Brown. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. It's McDaniels on the wing. Down low. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 6 points.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Here's the 3. The rebound, Celtics. And here's Brown. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Smart. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Second free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And Edwards, here we go. Unable to get that one.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Tatum. Over Towns. Tatum gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Boston Celtics, 22.
Just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Tatum. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. McDaniels from long range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown passes to Brogdon. Back to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Smart. Over McDaniels. No good, off the front rim. The Timberwolves shooting 40% so far in this one. And stolen by Brown. He's off on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Edwards, a pass to Towns. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Robert Williams picks up one. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Williams' shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Tipped. The dive for the ball. Brogdon with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Tipped away. Right side, Edwards. Brogdon against Edwards. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Lets it go. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot. Count the basket. Russell's got 8.
I like Russell's intensity. Getting some contact, but not backing down.
Tatum way outside. Boston, no good that time either.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Boston with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Tatum, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Give him 8.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A minute 35 left in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Outside for Brogdon. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Brogdon's gotten his second bucket.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Tatum against Towns. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Williams finds Smart. Back to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Williams has got 10 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Russell. Give him 8. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart with the ball. On the wing, Tatum. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Boston trailing. Smart outside. Brogdon against Edwards. Outside Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Tatum against Towns. Tatum gets the bucket.
When you need to create a shot late in the clock, just get it to Tatum.
Edwards finds Gobert, and Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gobert passes to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Here's Towns. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Tatum. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Brogdon. Williams on the wing. Brown, a screen on Edwards. Williams in the post, guarded by Russell. Russell against Smart. Here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Tatum against Edwards. Back to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Fast break. Here we go. And there's Russell on the assist by Edwards. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Smart finds Tatum. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Here's Edwards. Edwards slams it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Outside Brogdon. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Williams. And here's Brown for three. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Williams.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's McDaniels to the paint. Gobert hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Tatum with a screen. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Russell. Boston with a rebound. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Right side, Brogdon. Inside. Tatum gets the bucket.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
And he makes the first. And so Towns nails them both. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Brogdon. From deep three-point range. Off the mark. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.